Hello, everybody. I'm going to wait for it to catch up with the lag so I know that we're on and everything real quick, just in case. I think it's coming in. But my name is Cait, and this is my channel, Chapter Cviii, and this is a writing sprint because there's... So if you're writing or you're doing productivity stuff or if you're reading, let us know what you're doing in the chat, wherever that is, down for you. Let us know what you're doing and all that good stuff. This is a pre-writing sprints for a writing retreat that's primarily hosted by Margaret at the Word Nerd. And there's going to be a lot of cool writing sprints and stuff on, I think, Twitter and then Discord and then also on YouTube in various places. But I put a link to the thread of all the stuff that's happening in the description of this video. I also need to put a link in here for Merritt's stuff. So, Merritt, why don't you introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Merritt. I'm currently over at Fictional Hot Fantasy, but if you've been hanging around with me today, I am updating that, so it will eventually match the rest of my social media, which is all at Merrittworthy. I talk about storytelling stuff, nerdy things in general, and I will be helping out with Margaret's retreat this weekend as well, trying to catch up on 10K words that I'm behind on, because, you know.
I am so behind, and I was just going to put everybody's little highs up here. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's doing great. Merritt, make sound. I want to make sure your mic is working again.
Oh, I put it on mute for a second.
Okay.
I decided to jump in the shower, which is on this side of the wall.
Oh, okay, cool. I was just making sure. I was like, are you still there? Are you still there? Okay, cool. So it's good to see what everyone's doing and stuff. So I want to know who is behind.
I feel that. I'm currently at 15,000 words when I should be at 30,000 by now.
You're still farther than me at the moment. I am shy. I'm just shy of 10,000.
Okay, that's not bad though.
I think I can get to 13 by the end of the day, maybe. Mm-hmm. My plan is to get to 20 by Monday, but we shall see. It doesn't help that the other day I sat down to write, and then I decided that I wanted to rename a bunch of species and stuff in my work in progress just because I felt like it would make me feel less confined to the mythologies I'm stealing from.
I've been realizing I'm right at that point between when my story is because it's sci-fi, the setup is a little wider than a normal story is. So 15,000 words seems like a lot, but it's right at that point where it's going to start pushing into the chaos. And it's jumping that bridge is what's holding me back, I think. So I think I might just need to jump into it and think about how it happens later.
Yes, I feel that so hard because I keep having scenes and plot points, but not the full picture really. And it keeps getting longer, and I'm like, I don't want to make a high fantasy series. I keep trying to convince myself of this. You don't want to do this. But then I talked to my husband, and that's all he reads. So he's like, well, what about this? What about this? What about this? I'm like, sir, stop, please. I need you to calm your butt.
It's if this doesn't apply, don't ask the question.
He just keeps making me think more. And I'm like, that's great.
But it's not helping me write.
Yes, it's not helping. Leah says it's a well-worn tradition to be behind, which is great because I'm doing just fine. Let's see. Hallie's daughter turned 16. That's cool. That's awesome. That's a good day. It's a good day for your daughter then. Let's see. Problems being on the west side of the country. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm only being able to do this because I'm off today because I have to work tomorrow. But yep.
This is the end of my work day, so I'm a writer for that too. So I'm just gonna work on that until that time is up, and
just write some more.
Yep.
See, Jelly Fable was caught up on the 15th. Let's see. We're gonna work on a report. We got projects. Hello. Okay, cool. And Margaret made it. Yay! Margaret is our host of the retreat that begins at 8 today. Yes, 8.
8?
So
yeah.
My brain is very tired. Yeah.
It's later.
So that at some point later. So since this is just a pre-retreat, we're gonna do a couple of light ones. I think we're gonna start with like a really short, like 15, and then maybe try like a 25 or 30 or something like that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So let me get a timer up here real quick. Let's see, do y'all prefer 15 or 20? Put it in the chat. Tell us.
I know Margaret prefers longer ones.
Yeah.
Just Margaret's also at work right now, I think.
Yeah. We're gonna start with a whatever, and then we'll probably just go. We got 20, and oh gosh, I said 20 twice. I feel like it's almost like Beetlejuice if you say 2020. It's like, what's gonna happen now? Okay,
it's almost over at least.
Yes, that poor tree. That poor Rockefeller tree. Okay, here we go. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna make it, I guess, full screen. Let's see. It always takes me a second to pull up the thing. So
don't even worry about it.
It's
easier when you have two screens, but when you don't, it's just like a struggle.
Yes, absolutely. Let's see. We're gonna do. I wonder if I can do. Can I do that? Yay! Okay, cool. Well, maybe I should not like start it yet. we'll get there. Okay, cool. Is everybody ready? Does anyone have a goal for this sprint? Like a specific goal? You don't have to type if you do, because my goal is just to write like a couple hundred. That's our goal here.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get started. We will mute our mics and be back in 20 minutes. Okay, let me turn off my little music here. Okay, how did everybody do?
Oh man.
I never have any idea. I always have to like go use a word counter.
I know. I kind of like broke up what I was saying into like 2 different chunks because I'm on what's it called? For the words.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to, when I start like different scenes and stuff, I just move them so that way it's easier to not have to scroll through everything.
Yeah.
So I think I got like 215 words done.
How many?
215.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my goal was like around maybe 200, and I got 435. I don't know how.
Nice. I would have had more, but I had to look up train stations.
Ooh, is it train stations?
Yeah, it takes place in Boston. So I was trying to remember times and station names and stuff like that.
You know, I don't know what happened. I like started going on a rant with this one character that I was gonna delete, and then decided to add her back. And I just was like, let me give her a backstory, and then I was just like, let me info dump over and over and make it really dramatic. So Yumi got 486. I guess I could do this. There we go. 486. See, we got, let's see, 10 words of a work report. Work reports are so much harder to write because it's just grueling sometimes. At least that's how, like, when I write my progress notes and stuff at work, I'm just like dying. That's what my friend over here is doing. She's doing work stuff, and my dog is staring at her.
That's smart.
Through the window. Let's see. For the words, is that, I guess that's 568. Nice. I made an account on For the Words, but I don't know how to use it very well, so I just keep with my little Google Doc.
It doesn't do a good job of teaching you how to use it at the beginning, but like once you know, it's pretty all right.
Yeah, I hear it's fun. I feel like I would be motivated by it personally. But Yumi says I love info dumps. I can't decide if it's a sarcasm or or the truth here. I know no one likes to read info dumps, but I was like, this is more like a soliloquy, but internal maybe. I don't know. So let's see. Has anyone in here done any like weird research for anything that they're working on? Like, what kind of things have y'all been like reading or listening to or watching to help prepare you for what you're doing?
I'm learning about Q and ARGs. So
what is that?
So QAnon, first of all, and then which is a conspiracy theory, and then ARGs are augmented reality games. So they're puzzles online, basically.
Yeah.
I'm working with those 2 things at the moment.
That's cool.
That and the concept of philosophical zombies. So literally my entire book is just like, hey, take these like random niche things and make them understandable.
Yeah, no, that sounds really cool though. Like, I feel like, what is that book called? Freak Some More? I feel like that would be interesting to read, like in conjunction with what you get going on and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm writing let's see. Shelley Fable. I'm writing a gothic ghost story, so I'm trying to research it, but I am also a wimp when it comes to a lot of scary stuff, so it is a struggle. So I am such a wimp also, but also like gothic stories to me don't freak me out because of the, I don't know, the beautiful descriptions and the atmosphere. For me, it doesn't freak me out as much. But yeah, no, I was gonna like give mine a gothic twang to it, but at this point I'm like, will I? If I add that, it will be later, because at the moment I'm just trying to get things on the page.
For now, you're trying to just get the concept down, and then
and like get this world, because the first half of this is all like using certain terms, and then like since like a couple hundred words ago, been different terms because I decided to rename a couple of species in my thing. Let's see. Brianna said I had to look up a lot of Latin words for names and for spells. Ooh, that's fun. I had to. Does anyone else have any like language kind of stuff that they've been looking up? Because I've been doing Gaulish. Have y'all heard of Gaulish? It's like prior to Gaelic. It's like Celts used it like way back or something, but like it's a dead language, so you can't really find it. And one of my characters is all about the dead languages and stuff. And so, but I also named like an entire group of beings after this with using this language. But since no one speaks it, there's this one band that all their songs are in this language.
Okay.
And so I took like a line of that band. I'm like, this is the name of this species. This is what it's gonna do. And it's like a folk metal band or something. Let's see. I researched the history of straightening hair in the medieval period. Oh, it didn't exist. So I guess they just brushed a lot or just left it like whatever their natural hair shape, I guess. Maybe. I always thought like when I was little, if I like let my hair grow out, it would get straighter because it'd be heavy, and it did. Now I'm sad about it. I'm like, I want curls, and then like these were so curly this morning, and now it's just. But I would imagine. I wonder. Do you know when straightening hair first started, Yumi? I'm very curious. I guess when like the iron maybe got just. Did they just use the iron ever? Like, I don't know. Say, went on a Google Maps tour of a town that my book is inspired. That's so cool.
I was kind of doing that.
You were doing that? Where?
Yeah.
Like the subways or something?
Well, I was looking around at Back Bay area because like they're at this gay club back there, and I was trying to figure out where the new piano Steinway building is. But it keeps sending me to like the actual landmark that's the old one, and I'm like, no, I want to know where they currently are because they're not in there. So
current business.
Yeah, I even went on their website and they link to the old one, so I'm just like, okay,
Shameful.
maybe you're back there. I'll just pretend like there's pianos in the window.
Usually those are like the show ones because if you have like a real piano, you don't want it near the
exactly.
cold outdoors.
Plus, it's a super old building. So
yeah. Let's see. That's why I like Gothic stuff. It skips over the part of my brain that thinks horror is scary. Same. That's why I have a Gothic book club because it doesn't scare me as much because I'm a pansy. That's also why I like really bad monster movies. I have been researching how to kill deer with arrows. So that's fun. It's a fun thing. 1890s. Oh, so that's when they started doing the hair thing. So right up in the Gothic literature time, started straightening the hair. See, apparently it was around ancient Egypt, but it fell out of practice and it skipped a ton of time before it fell back into fashion. Interesting. So it's like cheetah print. It just fell out and it's for some reason back this year. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but it's been the forefront of my attention recently. There's just so much cheetah print everywhere. It fell out of fashion, but now I own like 3 things with cheetah print on it. It's fine. I first bought it just because I was like, this is what Eddie wears in Rocky Horror. He has a cheetah on his jacket. And then I ended up buying like 3 things unironically. So that's where we're at now. The cheetah print. Okay, so let's get ourselves together for another sprint here. I think maybe we could try a 30-minute. Would that be chill with everybody? Let's see. Let me see if I can get my... I know Julie from Pages and Pens always does like 45 minutes. And I'm like...
That's...
mildly intimidated, but also I got so much done. I was like, what? Let's see. Okay. Ooh, I like the jellyfish. We're going to stick with the jellyfish for now. Actually, no, I lied. We're not. We're going to use... No, I didn't. We're doing jellyfish. Okay. It's fine. I saw an Among Us one, but it's 25 minutes. So we'll do jellyfish again. Hopefully, I don't know if y'all saw this, but like my screen went entirely black for like 30 seconds to a minute. And I was like, did I disappear? I don't know. We'll find out.
I didn't have this open. I had it in the background, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was like, I hope. I was like pulling up my phone. I was just like gonna comment, hey, I'm still here, maybe. Okay, so hopefully this little thing will load itself. Well, oh, there it is. Okay. So let's jump into a 30-minute sprint and let's see how far we get. Let me mute myself. Hello. I always want to come back and be like, you are listening to the sultry sounds of my voice. But then I realize my voice isn't like deep enough. I kind of want to have like a little bell. I wonder if I actually have one over here. I could just be like, ding, it's done. But how did everyone do? I haven't even looked at my little thing here. I don't even know where I started this round. I got distracted a couple times by my.
I mean, if anybody watched the stream at all during that period of time, you would have saw me leave for 10 minutes, come back, eat cake for 10 minutes. And then I wrote, not for Nano, but the answers to the end of the year book tag so I can film that later. So.
Sounds like good life choices are being made. I was able to write 520, which is not what I wanted to reach, but it was an okay amount because I stopped a couple times and was just like, so how do I want this magic to work? Mm-hmm. And how do I want to describe this person's eyes? And I'm like, I love to romanticize eyes, and I'm like, mm-hmm. How can I do this? Yumi got 562. Jelly Fable got 914. Nice. I love when a scene starts going well because I feel like the words just kind of flow when that happens.
Happen on their own. It's like you're not even thinking about it. It's great.
Oh, I love that part. When that happens, I'm just like typing and I just like stare off into the distance as I type. And it's like I'm being possessed by the words.
Honestly, though, like we take those. We take it.
Yeah, you know, if it gets the words on the paper, or the fake paper on the screen paper.
I want to like buy a typewriter so I can't like change things. Like I just want to type away, deal with all of the typos later, all of the wrong words later. You know, I just like want it.
Yeah, I feel that. I also just like the satisfying sound of the typewriters.
That's why I got a mechanical keyboard too.
Yeah, that's what
I need the click sounds.
See, it's weird because like on a computer, I want it to be completely silent. But like, I feel like if I was on a typewriter, I would appreciate the sound. My husband has like a mechanical keyboard, and it's like clackety clackety clackety. Like, dude, like, how?
I think because mine like also like lights up and stuff. It's like I know it's not gonna be like my normal typing experience. Mm-hmm. It's like
that's what his does. He has like the rainbow lights and all the stuff. Yes, his is like that, but it's black and then has the underneath. Yep.
Mm-hmm. All the stuff in my desk is white, except for my mouse, which is getting replaced.
Have a nice matching set.
Yeah, even the desk is white. Like everything is. I would say it's clean, but my desk is currently stained with paint and a lot of random
I feel like all my stuff is black. I got like my desk is like the darkest wood, and then I got the dark Billy bookshelves and.
Yeah, you can see my dresser we painted black, and then my bookshelf we painted black, both of which are chalkboard.
Good life choices were made.
So this is the next thing to change. But I like having all the equipment be white.
It gives a nice contrast.
It stands out.
All right, so Reset got distracted by another project that got sent to me. Yumi says, typewriter would kill me. I need to correct mood. I would kind of, I don't know. I feel like if I got a typewriter, I would like type it and then I'd be like, rip it off and be like, okay, I'm going to type something nice and pretty. And then I'd rip that off and start over and rip it off and start over.
I think it would be like only for these purposes, but like it could also have the opposite effect of, well, if I screw it up, like I'd have to start all over, so I'm just not going to write anything.
Yeah, that's how I feel a lot of times. That's like that's why I have so many notebooks. Also, because I'm like, if I mess it up, I have like 3 boxes. When we moved, I was like, this is a problem. I have like 3 huge boxes of notebooks, like in this room. Nope, not gonna do that. There's a lot. There's a lot in here. I
literally just started a new bullet journal because I was like, I have a lot of notebooks, and I want 2020 to be over, so I'm not going to use my old one anymore.
That's fair. I set mine up and it looked so good, and then I was like, nah.
I mean, the good news is like my 20. Ooh, oh no, that's still sticky. My 2020. Oh, that's gonna drive. I'm just gonna put this back on. I regret everything. My 2021, I had set up to be more of like a book review journal and everything. So I could kind of like keep using it for a while afterwards, but then it was like, well, you just don't read anything, so you can start putting movies in here. And then it was like, then I stopped watching movies, so I was just like,
just make it a media thing.
Yeah,
this is my media notebook. Wherever your attention goes, you can just use it for that.
Yeah.
Does anyone in the chat or Merritt, does anyone like listen to things while you type or while you write, or do you just like silence while you write?
I think it depends on the day. Like, I listen to I have a playlist right now. It's called music that makes you feel like you're in an action movie. So it's just like the kind of songs that would be in like the background of movies. So some of it's like orchestral, like movie stuff, but then other songs are just like random pop songs that they would put in like a dystopian movie or something.
Yeah.
And I listen to those, but
I think that's fair. When I think dystopian music, I always just think of like the Watchmen soundtrack for some reason, which was fantastic. But then when I saw the Justice League trailer the other day, I was like, why are you trying to be Watchmen? Because it's like all these action scenes in black and white, and all of a sudden the Hallelujah is playing for some reason, and he's not singing, he's like talking it. I'm like, are you trying to be Watchmen? I know you're DC, but like,
yeah,
not trying to be Vertigo. I mean, come on. Like, there's a reason why it's got its own little imprint, you know. But let's see, ASMR coffee shops for the win. We got listen to sometimes music sometimes, and sometimes I just have streams going in the background. Depends on what I'm writing. Currently silence and have to have music. It depends for me. I'll use right now. I have a forest sounds, woodland ambience, bird song, nearby village, 3 hours play.
Oh man,
you know that'll hit.
And gotta love the titling of stuff.
Let's just throw it all in there so they can find it. It's kind of like on Amazon when you find a product. It's like I ordered this like watch strap, and it's like watch strap, Samsung watch time keep, blah blah blah, and it's just like all the words.
Leather black.
Yeah, it's like the
accent metal buckle. Like what?
Yes, and like when we do at work when we have to order things, I hate it because if I have to order something from Amazon because I can't find it anywhere else, I'm like writing this entire title out in my order form thing, and I'm just like, why does this exist?
Gotta love third-party sellers.
I'm pretty much all ambient music, or I listen to romantic composers like Chopin, maybe Beethoven. Sometimes he's a little too dramatic for writing, and like sometimes Tchaikovsky. And this guy Eric Satie, he's got this like thing that's just got. It sounds really nice and pretty, but it's also a little bit haunting, and it's also like has a little bit of dissonance to add a little mystery and creepiness to it. It's cool. It's cool. That's my thing.
I like that.
I think it adds to the experience.
I do not know who's in the shower now, but I'm like, why did you all wait until I was doing this? I guess my sister must be home because my mom only uses the bathroom downstairs. Like, I just want like on this wall.
Why? Why the noise?
Right?
I like how her room still doesn't look orange.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Wait, what color are the lights?
They're like a pinky red color. They're supposed to be purple, but purple lights never quite look purple, so they're kind of pink.
Yeah, I have this one. Like this one looks. I can't actually show you, but this one's got purple on it that looks kind of magenta, and then the one downstairs actually looks purple somehow. But yeah.
These ones are purple, and then the ones on that wall. Here, let's see if I can turn this camera. Too many plugs. I don't think that's gonna happen. There we go. Those ones over there are orange.
Okay. Yeah, those have a.
They don't look too different though.
Yeah, they have a small little sheen difference, but yeah.
Slightly more red.
All right. So how about? Let's see. It's 4:24. Let's do like one more like 20-minute sprint and then be done until later.
Later.
And then we'll do some more. Yes. It'll be fun. Okay. So let's do a 20-minute. Let me find us a 20-minute.
See if I actually make this time.
I believe in you.
I'm like the person on BookTube that's just like, yeah, I do these things, and then no.
Just use I was gonna say, use the shower as your ambience.
Yeah, right.
I found another who's it? Another timer that's also peaceful. All right, let's see if I can add it. Share screen. Bye, Yumi. Go to bed. Okay, let's see. Share. Is it working? Yay. Okay, cool. So last sprint. Let's do this thing. I'm gonna start it and be on our way. And I'll mute myself. Hello. I feel like if I talk quieter, it's less stressful when everyone comes back. It's either less stressful or it's creepy. It's one of the two. Okay. So how did everybody do? I only got 348 words that go around, but I was also kind of like stuck trying to introduce a new character and group of individuals and species, and I had to rename it because I didn't like the name I had originally for that group. I'm renaming everybody and keeping character names, most of them, but like the species names, I'm giving completely different ones. So that's very stressful. Fantasy.
I love that. I got about 150 because I was not feeling like writing and
I feel.
need to like get into the head of my character right now, but because I don't currently feel like writing, that's not easy.
Mm-hmm. I totally get that.
But yeah, a few words, so that's okay. I wrote something.
Yeah.
Better than the last sprint.
That's the goal, is to write something. You know. 187. I just feel showed up every time. Every time you tell me how many you've I just feel very behind every time I see your numbers. That's great though. We lost internet. Oh no. I hope we weren't in a weird position when we froze.
Oh, no.
And then
The
bring an
worst.
SOP for temperature logs right out. That sounds enthralling. Fun.
Wow.
Fun.
Wow.
Gosh. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. All I know is that I've given myself a starting point. So this evening, I will kind of know where I'm going with some things. Because I feel like once I give things names, it's much easier to, especially because
Definitely.
names are a super big thing in my like names, labels, and like category type, that kind of thing is a huge deal in my story, or it's supposed to be. We'll see how it actually. I don't know if this is going to turn out how I think it's going to turn out, but we're doing our best. We're doing our best.
No.
Okay, let's see. Oh,
I need to get caffeine in me before this next stream. Oh man.
yes. For stuff very fast. So my editing self hates me, but my drafting self is happy. I feel. I'm starting to use brackets a lot. Be like, put something else here. Rename this thing. Is this name okay? We'll find out. But no, I need caffeine also. I'm going to go get some. I got passion fruit bubble tea earlier, but I'm going to go get some something else also from bubble tea place, but with some kind of caffeine in it because I need something.
If there was that anywhere near me, I would totally be all over it, but sadly, no.
This one's like 20 minutes away, but
the closest is like an hour from here.
Yikes.
Well, technically the closest is like half an hour, but that's in a different state.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a different one.
It's only because of COVID.
Yeah. The one for COVID, get your bubble tea. Yeah, no, this place, like, there was one downtown here, and it closed when COVID started, and then I don't know if they ever opened back up. And there's this other tea place that has bubble tea, but they're not really there for the bubble. They just have tea in general. They just also offer it. But then we finally found one that's like legit, and I fell in love with taro. So that's probably what I'm gonna get tonight. I've been doing that constantly. I'm either gonna get that or Hokkaido, but we'll find out. I don't think either of those have caffeine, but you know what? The sugar will do what it needs to for a while.
That's also true. Oh my god, no, I need caffeine.
No yawning allowed. It's contagious. None of that.
I think it doesn't help the fact that the only lights in here are my ring light in front of me and these. So the room got dark during the sprint because the sun is officially down.
No.
It's gone.
I'm updating my Nano right now. Let's see.
Mhm.
I think. Okay, so I am ready for this evening. If anyone in the I'm ready for this evening. I'm ready to get caffeine for this evening. If anyone in the chat is planning to join us, we're going to be on Margaret's channel. I'm going to quickly drop the link. I think she's got a scheduled thing up.
I think so.
Let's see. If you don't know Margaret's channel, it's the word nerd, but the E in nerd is a 3. And let's see if I can pull it up here.
I love that lead speak.
Yes. I don't know if she's got a thing.
I think she does.
For some reason, my thing hasn't been pulling up live things on their people's channels.
You have to go to
Twitter.
Well, no. So like, if you want to see it on people's channels, you have to like click upcoming streams, like where it says uploads.
Oh.
She doesn't have any scheduled.
Okay. So I put the links to the Twitter thread that has all the schedules on here, and I'm just gonna drop a link to Margaret's channel in general. So if anyone wants to join us in about 2 hours, then they can, and that would be great because we're gonna be doing a thing tonight. Tomorrow, I think Merritt, you're hosting tomorrow or Sunday.
Tomorrow, at noon.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. I wish I could be there, but I'll be working.
It's okay. It actually wound up working out. My D&D group pushed our game back to 6, so it means I can get a couple of writing hours in beforehand.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And
it'll get your creativity flowing while you're there. Something just fell downstairs. I don't know what happened. I just heard like a big boom in here. I don't know what happened. But I will see everybody at 8 if you join us. And Merritt, do you have anything you want to say before we go promote or anything like that?
If you haven't yet, go follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to hit 100K by the end of the year. I'm currently at like 85,000.
Nice. Nice.
At Merritt, but other than that, my brain's not working. So
y'all should follow me on TikTok. Oh, I just pulled up TikTok. I didn't mean to. Y'all should follow me on TikTok. Also, my thing is Cait. I mostly do sign language videos, but occasionally I'll do a book video here and there. But mostly sign language, occasionally singing. I don't know. It's a hot mess.
It's great.
Yeah, no, I see it. I'm like, hey, it's Merritt. But yeah. So anyway, follow us different places. I'm gonna put Merritt's information in the description of this, so that way, if y'all need it, y'all can get to it. And if not, then you probably are already following them, because what are you doing with your life otherwise? So anyway, hope y'all join us at 8 on Margaret's channel. Hope y'all have a great evening. Subscribe to me if you're not already. You don't have to, but like, it'd be cool if you did. Yeah, don't forget to let out the breath you didn't know you were holding. And yeah, that's it. So